Everyone loves food, especially the ones a person can fondly recall eating and growing up with as a child. And here in Michigan, that'll vary widely from area to area. So many different ethnic nationalities carved their lives out of the Michigan wilderness, bringing their unique lifestyle and food recipes from their homeland with them. Oscoda County is where I grew up, in northeastern Lower Michigan, and when I heard that there were plans of an ethnic food tasting festival to be held in the heart of that county, I was on my way. Oscoda County is known for their large Amish and Mennonite communities, and I knew for a fact and experience that this was an area rich in family tradition and great tasting foods handed down from generation to generation. So one early spring morning, we headed toward the multipurpose center of Comins, Michigan, where we first talked with one of the Taste Fest's coordinators, our good friend Marie Troyer. We've got something going on here which I think many people will enjoy if they note that it's going to be happening next year. We've got a Taste Fest going on here. How many people are involved in this here, Marie?
Oh, there are a lot of them. They keep coming. I don't, probably 15 or 20 we have right now.
That's great. We've got food from all over. I mean, these are ethnic recipes. People,
a lot of them.
A lot of them from all over. Could you name a couple maybe that people got here?
Well, I made tomato gravy.
Tomato gravy,
People say it isn't as red. Ben didn't like it red, so I didn't make it as thick.
All right.
So I didn't make as many tomatoes in mine. And then there's going to be fried onions and...
what do we have here? We have got...
That's the oatmeal pie. This is Dorothy Yoder and or Eddie and Dorothy and Debbie did this. You know, we've got all kinds of things.
And they're still coming in, too.
And still coming in. And we've got one whole family. The father did part of it, and the mother did part of it, and the children are all in it. We got a whole family interested in it.
It's great to see something like this just kind of take off. This is your first year that you've had a Taste Fest, and it's all for a good cause, too. I mean, it's going to support a lot of good things happening here in the area.
We had the pancake breakfast, and that's doing very well. We're getting people in, and they're really excited about this.
And what we have here is a chance to kind of get into people's backgrounds, their ethnic backgrounds, and taste some of their favorite foods that maybe they grew up with, and have a lot of fun too. A lot of camaraderie going on here too.
Oh yeah.
You always have a lot of fun
here. People,
yeah. Well, Marie, we wish you the best luck, and we're gonna take part in this, and we're gonna sample a few of the things here too.
Okay.
And you're doing a good job. Looks like a great turnout for the first time.
Yes, it is.
We have got everything from pickled eggs to oatmeal pie to all sorts of ethnic neat things that I've never heard of before. But we're gonna find out a little bit more of them today. Right now, here's one that many people may have heard about, but they didn't know how to make it. They may have had the taste for it. That is pickled eggs and beets. And Genevieve, goodness, this is a pickled egg we have here, right?
Egg, yeah.
What do you happen to know how pickled eggs are done?
Beet juice.
With beet juice, pretty much in there.
And they're boiled.
And they're boiled, of course.
The way it looks when it's cut in half.
It's very colorful. Very colorful.
Very tasty too.
And we're
Here are the beets.
That's the beets, and we're going to try both here. A beet, and it's a process of getting the juice together, and then it's all in the recipe, of course, and then letting it sit for, I don't know how long. I guess it says let's stand overnight in the refrigerator. But we're going to taste this. We're going to taste everything here, and we're going to have people following us, and maybe we'll get some reaction here. Okay, now this is the first time that I've ever had a pickled egg or a pickled beet. Now, oops, it's going to go flying, I know.
That's it.
Just like that?
Stab it and just...
I got to get coached here. Okay, this is going to be different here. You need a napkin for this. This is good. Well, my wife would love this. She loves these. Pickled eggs. They taste different than what I thought they would taste. They taste good. Tell us a little bit about the tomato gravy now. This is a recipe that you had when you were...
Yeah, well, I learned this from my husband because we didn't make it. My mom was English, but he didn't like his as dark. So I added some water to this. I used milk at home or cream.
Oh, I see. And the basic...
It's just tomatoes, and then you thicken it. It's sort of a glorified tomato soup.
Oh, but it's good on gravy. What would you top the gravy with?
We always use it over fresh fried potatoes.
Ooh, fresh fried potatoes. I don't have fresh fried potatoes here.
Well, we were going to do some, but I don't know if it got done.
That's all right.
Reedy just told me this morning that somebody here, I believe Pudgy Henry, they use that for Christmas for the breakfast over pancakes.
Christmas breakfast
over pancakes. I've never eaten it over pancakes.
Tomato gravy. I've never heard it. Let me take a taste of that. What do we taste it with? One of these cups? Okay.
Trying over some rice.
For some rice?
I could try it over rice.
Give me a scoop of that rice there.
My great-grandmother had 10 boys and 4 girls.
Unique. Now this is a Pennsylvania Dutch style.
chocolate. Yeah.
Okay.
And I got the recipe from Ben's family. Some of them make it a little pinker because they like a little more. Some use just plain juice. We always use tomatoes.
And it's healthy for you. It's good for you,
good
right?
for you.
Ooh, it's hot too.
This was made with no fat.
No fat?
Butter too. I'm sorry, but the milk wasn't. I brought the light one and didn't use it. We use cream at home, make it even better.
That's delicious. It's filling. And that is tomato gravy, Pennsylvania Dutch style. It is good. I better save myself for some more here. Moving on down the line here.
We have Ethiopian wat.
It's called wat.
Wat.
And what is wat?
Well, wat is a very highly spiced sauce made with a basis of clarified spiced butter, onions, and this happens to be meat wat, but they normally or often make it with chicken or vegetables. And it's, I want to warn you, it's very, very spicy.
How did you come about this recipe? Has it been in your family, or did you just...
No, I lived and worked in Ethiopia for
You
6
did?
years.
Wonderful.
Would you make cream bun?
That is... Very spicy. Very good. One thing we've learned while attending taste fests such as this one in Comins is treat it as a tasting expedition. Take enough for just a taste, or before you know it, you won't have enough room to taste everything. And of course, take along a glass or a cup of water so you'll be able to make sure after every bite, you'll be able to discover the next unique taste in line, like this delicious soup prepared by Bud and Sandra Miles that originated from just south of Central America.
It's black turtle beans and celery and potato and carrots and some seasonings, some oregano, and some lemons floating on top. Little lemon juice.
Well, that's a different style. It is good. Bud and Sandra, by the way, if you recall, in previous editions of Michigan Magazine, are known for their use of all organic ingredients. So besides tasting so good, it was good for you. We have a familiar face you may have seen on one of our Michigan Magazine covers, Pam Baugh. And Pam, what we have here is something that perhaps has been in your family for a while, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
What do we have here? Now, this looks like a treat of some kind.
Yes, this is like a small cookie. It's called pepper nuts. That's the English term. Pfeffernuss in German, or Pepernate, Low German. And there's lots of different varieties.
We have two varieties here.
Yeah. This is a soft white pepper nut. It has a peppermint flavoring.
Okay.
And this one is kind of a spice. It has cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, and black pepper in it. Can you taste the black pepper in them? Usually you don't put black pepper in cookies, but
This is a German-Russian.
yeah.
Back in the earlier days, I bet that these jars didn't last long around kids.
No.
These were
My
treats.
great-grandma had 10 boys and 4 girls, and her pepper nut jars were always empty.
You want to try something unique? This is it. What we have here is from, what, the Russian heritage, ethnic background?
I think it's more from Germany.
More from Germany?
Because the Mennonites went to Germany, or from Germany to Russia. And when they came from Russia over here, they brought it with them. They made this a lot back in the days before supermarkets and canned food and refrigeration and things like that.
This is plumamos? Plumamos, I got it. And what is it involved?
Raisins, prunes, and apricots, dried apricots, all of it's
All mixed
dried.
together. What is the sauce in there? Is that just
It
the
has
juice?
cream in it.
Cream.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And
Flour.
I think I'd better taste it.
These are all my own concoctions.
These are all,
They're sugarless and no fat.
my goodness. That's good.
Pretty happy.
Let's see. Oh, what is this here?
That's
that
an apricot.
That's an apricot. Well, the taste sensations just kept coming our way that day in Comins. There were sweet stewed apples, Polish pierogies, Cruz chikis. There was even some good old American chocolate cinnamon bread. Never had it before, but it was good. How about some hot German croissants? There was even a mock cauliflower casserole recipe taken from a 1925 cookbook that used radishes. It tasted just like cauliflower. Well, moving down the line, there were Danish kringles, Brazilian pudum, tons of Pennsylvania Dutch rhubarb custard, soft raisin cookies, fruit cake, or how about some salad dressing cake? Well, if I'm going to fast for you, keep in mind that many of these exact same recipes will be appearing in future Michigan Magazine editions. and perhaps in a future Michigan Magazine cookbook. It was a great day that day at the first annual Comins Taste Fest. I'm already looking forward to next year's event. The food and hospitality were just great. We'd like to thank all those that attended and commend them for a job well done. And thanks for sharing those great recipes with Michigan Magazine.